What is up, y'all? Welcome on back. Hollow Knight Silksong. The game is freaking real. We have a release date. We have a release trailer, and I cannot wait to watch some gameplay. Whatever they have to show me in this trailer, I cannot wait to see it. I'm going into this completely blind. If you have been in a freaking basement for the last 6-7 years, the OG game Hollow Knight came out on the Switch. It was an indie game. I want to say I played it. I think it came out in 2017. If I'm not mistaken, I either played it like late that year or maybe like 2018. So it's been quite a while since I have played the original Hollow Knight, and Silksong got announced like 6-7 years ago, something like that. So it's crazy. It's been so hyped for so long. I'm not sure I've ever seen a game like just of this magnitude just be hyped so much and it be from an indie game. The original game is one of my favorite games of all time. It might be my favorite Metroidvania style game if I had to do it off the top of my head. Dead Cells is in there, but that's like a roguelike. But in terms of just like a 2D Metroidvania platformer, this has to be number one, number two off the top of my head. Is a game that I just absolutely adore. If you have not played the original Hollow Knight, this is your chance to go play it because the sequel, Silksong, comes out September 4th. 7 days. I can't freaking wait. They gave us, I think, like, what, 12, 13 days to stew on the trailer and get hyped for it. They still haven't released a price point for the game, so we don't know if it's going to be twice as expensive. We don't know what the case is. I think the original game was like 15, 20 bucks when it originally got released, and it goes on sale all the time. So you can catch that on Steam right now for like half the price, if I'm not mistaken. So this is your chance. Go play the original. The original game is one of the best Metroidvania style games out there. Highly recommended. I ended up playing it on the Switch. I have it on my PlayStation. It's just a great game to have on the go. But without further ado, guys, I am ready to jump into this trailer. I think it's like 2 minutes long. We'll watch the trailer, and then at the very end, I'll go through some of these notes from the Steam listing. So let's go ahead and jump into it. 3, 2, 1, go. Just gets me giddy. Well, yeah, this does look like more the same. That's not a bad thing. The graphics just look incredible. So we have shards. I couldn't see, that was too fast. Oh, so more fast-paced movement. Oh. I have a feeling I'm going to be throwing my controller for this. $200 foes? Oh, god dang. Oh! 40 legendary bosses? September 4th. So there is so much to unpack from that little trailer. The 2 minutes, it was so fast paced. It's kind of hard to keep track of everything right there. So we're gonna go to the Steam listing and we'll kind of do an overview of everything. 200 foes, beast hunters, monsters, and knights. Defeat them all. shocking quest, hunt down rare beasts and solve ancient mysteries to grant the wishes of the downtrodden and restore the kingdom's hope. So it looks like we got some quest. I don't know. I'm curious to know if it's going to be more in the same lines of like a Souls like, because there was some Souls like aspects to the original game. So I'm wondering if we're going to have a menu for these quests, or if it's going to be more along the lines of a Souls like, where we're going to have to write this shit down on our own, keep track of it, and go about our adventure and go through it that way, where it's not going to be kept track of. We kind of hope it's keeping track of it. I don't know. There's just something about a Souls game, Elden Ring, whatever. I love it when it's there, but when it gets incorporated into some other games, it doesn't really work as well as it could. So I'm definitely down if they have more of a menu style to keep track of all these quests. That would be pretty cool. Vanquish over 40 legendary bosses. There was a lot of bosses that they showed in that trailer just from the look of it. And it looked crazy. It looks like you are going to be spending so much time just using your needle to jump around and shoot across the screen. It seems like a lot of the gameplay with Hornet was spent in the air. So I'm curious to know how that's going to end up playing out over the course of, I don't know how long this game is going to be. I would assume 30 or 40 hours like the first game. Challenge Steel Soul mode. Once you conquer the kingdom, test your skills in a new mode that presents a more formidable challenge. So is that just a like increased difficulty mode, I wonder, like in a new game plus? And then we have the composer returning from the first game. Psh, home run higher right there. Okay, if you didn't bring him back, I don't know what you're doing. But this is from the kingdom of Farloom. Mossy grottos, gilded cities, misted moors as you ascend to the shining citadel at the top of the world. Lethal acrobatic action. I think that is actually the best way to describe the move set of Hornet. Deadly moves as you dance between foes and swift, beautiful combat. That's just a pitch perfect description of what that trailer was. Craft powerful tools, master an ever-expanding arsenal of weapons, traps, and mechanisms to vanquish your enemies and explore new heights. So, I don't know, are we expanding from charms? Because that was the big thing in the first game, was charms that gave you your added passive abilities and stuff like that. Are we crafting stuff kind of like Zelda? And then we're doing traps along with it? Are they incorporating some Zelda Breath of the Wild aspects into Silksong? I wouldn't be opposed to it. I definitely have to see how that whole system works in tangent with everything else. But yeah, guys, that trailer was awesome. I mean, it's not like I wasn't going to play the game regardless if I watched the trailer or not, or even what the trailer showed. I'm still buying the game. It's a day one purchase for me, and I cannot wait to get my hands on it. My plan is to do a Let's Play series for Silksong. There's probably going to be some rage episodes, because the first game, as much as I love that game and the fact that I would consider it one of the best platformers, Metroidvania games of all time, and I mean, it definitely has to be in the conversation of best indies of all time, like top 5, maybe even the best. I don't know, but it's somewhere in that conversation. I personally had a lot of rage moments with the first game. There were some bosses, some areas. What was it? It's been so long since I played it. The depths, like the very, very bottom, where it was like you couldn't see shit. It was just so mind-boggling, difficult, and just tedious. I don't have very fond memories of the very bottom of that map, but I definitely had some rage moments while playing that game. So it might be fun to see if I have some of those moments with this Let's Play series. But that is the plan for now. As always, that can change. But yeah, this looks great. This looks like exactly what I would want from a Hollow Knight sequel. I can't wait to see how that combat feels while you're playing it, because it looks so fast paced, and I'm interested to see what they're changing, how it's going to be different from the first game to this game. But guys, let me know down in the comments below how you feel about the OG game. Are you excited about Silksong? Is it a day one purchase for you, or are you going to wait out for the reviews? Which I should mention, they are not doing reviews for this game ahead of time. So that's a bold move, Cotton. Bold move. And apparently they're like giving the game out to their Kickstarters first and letting them play it before all of the reviewers can. So I respect it. And I don't know. I mean, what's the floor for this game? What's the lowest score do we think that this game is going to end up getting? And what's the ceiling? The ceiling is obviously a 10 out of 10. Is it like a get-in price of 8 out of 10? Is that like the lowest score that I think that this game will achieve when all the reviews coming out? I think so. I don't know if it's the same people. We had the composer back. All these different elements are added along to this game that are completely different than the first game. I don't see how this game, just from the looks of it, obviously it can, but I just don't see how it could be less than an 8 out of 10. So that's my prediction, is most reviews are going to hang around the 9 out of 10, 8 out of 10 area, but the ceiling is 10 out of 10, obviously, because it looks absolutely fantastic. But let me know down in the comment section your predictions for the scores and how excited you are for Silksong. But guys, that is going to be it for me, and I will catch y'all next time on another episode. Laters.